Hi, I'm James Deaker, the Yield Doctor, and this is Yield Stories. These are quick, real world anecdotes that unpack some of the core lessons from good pricing and yield management. This one is about the time that I was told to get price up. And yeah, it wasn't so much a suggestion as it was a command. I was the head of pricing at a large website, and our CEO thought that the price on one of our main products was way too low. And so I was given a very direct mission: get price up and get it up fast. It was considered so important that my annual goals were tied to it and my bonus was tied to it. And to be even more specific, it was tied to increasing the price realization on this product. Now, at first glance, this may seem totally reasonable, right? I mean, pricing leader, get prices up, sounds reasonable. But I paused and thought about it and then went back to my manager and I said, I can do it, but you might not like how I do it. And it might not be the right thing for the company. But they reiterated that the goal was the goal and just go execute and hit that goal. As the head of pricing, I had a number of levers at my disposal. I had the rate card, I had floor prices, I had deal approvals. So, all those levers, I pulled them all. I raised the rates, I pushed up the floors, I started rejecting low price deals, even strategic deals that might have been in the long term interest of the company, deals that I might have approved before, rejected, shut them all down. And guess what happened? Prices went up. Of course they did. I had an iron grip on the controls. They had no choice but to go up. But what else happened? Demand went down. And not just a little bit, but faster than the increases in price. So instead of making more money than we expected, we were actually making less. Revenue started to drop below the forecast. And yeah, that was a fun conversation to have with my boss. Because technically, I did what I was asked. I was hitting the goals as they were outlined. But in my heart of hearts, I knew it was wrong. However, I felt that the only way to make my point and to put a spotlight on the fact that the goal was not the right goal was to move quickly to try to achieve it. And sure enough, the goals were all reset, and we quickly ended up with the right goal. So, what is the takeaway here? If the goal is just get price up, you might be missing the bigger picture. The real goal, at least in this case, should have been something like optimize pricing to increase the revenue. Thanks for watching. If you are setting pricing goals or trying to hit them, make sure that you are aiming at the right target. I'm James Deaker, the Yield Doctor. See you next time on Yield Stories.